This is the MMA Diagnosis podcast, and oh fuck!
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
We need something better. We need someone professional to do this.
Yeah, what you got in mind?
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. MMA Diagnosis with Hammad and Nadeem Mir. It's time!
Alright guys, since we do not have any fights this weekend, we're just going to talk about ourselves, how we got into MMA, and currently what experiences we went through, and maybe end it off. We'll see where it takes us.
So, okay, we'll start off with the first fight we watched. So,
Yeah.
Frank Mir versus Brock Lesnar. The first fight, so at UFC 81, I think. It was in 2008, early 2008. And I'll just say two of our uncles introduced us to the fight. So, Frank Mir, Brock Lesnar. I'll call them John and Frank. And
Okay.
so, they were very ecstatic about this fight. And they would just show us, look, this guy's Frank Mir, and he fought Brock Lesnar. And when we were younger, me and my brother, we were WWE fans. We were very big WWE fans, or WWF. So Brock Lesnar was like one of the best at the time at WWE, and then he transitioned over to MMA.
Yeah,
so it was a big deal.
Yeah, everybody knew who Brock Lesnar was. So then obviously we didn't know about Frank Mir, but then obviously he had the same surname. So Frank Mir was the guy.
Yeah,
know?
so that gassed us up a bit.
Yeah.
That he had the same surname, and the fight with Brock Lesnar actually doing really well in the beginning, actually hurting him, getting him down, trying to ground and pound him, and then Frank Mir leg locked him, right?
No, Frank Mir lost.
No, his first fight when he heel hooked him.
Yeah, Frank Mir lost. He won the rematch.
No man, no. He heel hooked him, man.
Huh?
He heel hooked him.
So Brock Lesnar won the rematch. UFC
Yeah,
won.
Brock Lesnar
Oh
beat
yeah,
him.
I remember now. I was thinking that. Carry on. Yeah.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah,
Brock Lesnar
he
got leg locked,
yeah,
when he
leg
got
lock,
heel hooked,
yeah.
and then remember Steve was the guy who stopped it late.
Oh yeah.
And then he goes and punched his mustache off his face.
Oh yeah, now I remember. UFC the thingy, the rematch.
Yeah, so that was the first event we watched, and then we obviously
Was that one of his first fight when he came in?
That was his first fight in the UFC.
What about Heath Herring then?
That was his second fight
Oh okay, yeah, that's when,
when he
smashed
punched
Heath
Steve Herring and
And
then
went flying
he
across the
then rolled over.
Yeah, he went flying across the
He
ring.
punched him, he rolled over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I think that was UFC 87. That was so that was the first one we watched, but I don't think we were hooked then though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just like heard about it, right?
Yeah.
And then I think the exact event though, like the one that we first watched on TV or like was UFC 91.
Yeah, Couture versus Lesnar.
Yeah,
Couture
versus Lesnar.
Couture versus
Yeah,
Lesnar.
Couture versus Lesnar. So that was the first one, and yeah, after that I think
I don't even know. We
we
remember that fight though because I remember Lesnar. He was doing well. Obviously, Randy Couture. He likes to obviously do the dirty boxing. I tried to do it against Brock Lesnar. It wasn't happening.
It wasn't happening because Lesnar was like I don't know how much, but 40-50 pounds heavier.
Yeah,
I think Randy was only 220 pounds, and then Lesnar was like off season, like after weight cut, he was like 270, 280.
Yeah, easily. But that fight, remember Brock Lesnar knocking
and Brock Lesnar
behind the ear.
And Brock Lesnar looked super juicy as well.
Yeah,
Looked juicy, Lucy.
no,
He did that.
and then, no, he knocked him behind the ear, and when he dropped him down, just hammer fisting him when Randy Couture fell on the floor. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
when he
so
clipped
sad.
him behind the ear. So that was just like that was a wicked.
was
I
assault.
rate him though. Look,
That was assault.
no, think about it. He only had like 3-4 professional matches,
fights, and he won the belt.
and he won the belt. So you gotta give him,
Yeah, but the way I
credit for
think
that.
is he had he was national champion wrestler though, right?
It's so well, but it's still a different sport. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but I think that was the one where we actually first watched.
He hit him by the ear, right? And rocked him and then just beat the living crap out of him.
Yeah, but do you remember when we watched obviously that, and then you watched Tough 9 season 9?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Michael
that one.
Bisping.
Do you remember?
Michael Bisping and Dan Henderson.
Yeah, Bisping goes the fucking Yanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was cussing the Americans, UK versus USA. That was actually a really good season.
No, that was wicked because it actually brought drama to the Tough
to
finale.
the Tough finale. There's always drama in Tough anyways,
Yeah.
but this one had a lot of shit talking
Yeah.
between the two, and then I think it was really enjoyable. That was the first Tough we watched.
Yeah, I think the Tough finale, obviously that happened in June 2009, the finale, but the UFC 100, that's when Michael Bisping and Dan Henderson actually fought.
Yeah. Do you remember some of the Tough winners? Like Andre Winner, You had
Yeah.
a few good fighters, I think.
Ross Pearson, I remember that. Yeah.
So Ross Pearson, a lot of fans must know him. Do you remember a thing? James Wick, Lightning Wick.
I think I can't remember. Like, you know, it's been so long. Like,
I
I
don't
would
know
have
if
to
it's
look
James
it up.
Wick or James.
Wick?
Yeah, James
No,
Wilk. No, James
no.
Wick. Lightning.
Are you sure it's James Wilkins? I can't.
Oh,
remember.
Wilkinson.
Could be. I can't
Wilkins.
remember. Man.
I can't remember his exact name, but he was called the Lightning. I remember him as well.
And then
And then UFC 100, right?
yeah. So Dan Henderson, obviously, we just mentioned it. And Michael Bisping, that was. I couldn't believe that fight because Michael Bisping, he was circling towards Dan Henderson's power right hand. Well, I don't know why he was doing that. I don't understand.
It's just sometimes, you know,
I think he's.
I think maybe when he was training, he didn't.
I'm sure that his corner was telling him why you going.
Yeah, I think they were.
And he wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening. Yeah, he used to train with the Wolf Slayer, right?
Yeah, I think
was in
Wolf Slayer.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I think so.
Or Manchester, right? Yeah, he's training with Wolf Slayer back then.
With Rampage.
Yeah, with Rampage and Che Congo.
Yeah, but I remember like basically he was circling to the right. I mean left.
Yeah.
With Dan Henderson right. That fight was. I think
that was one of the most brutal knockouts. He hit him with the overhand. And then remember when he jumped and just smacked him again?
Yeah, the flying.
With his like forearm.
Flying forearm, man. And that is his logo now.
That's his logo now, yeah.
That's messed up, man. But I think that, especially at UFC 100 for UK fans, it came on free on TV.
Yeah, and it was such a stacked card.
Was it on Skybox? I can't remember.
He was on Skybox, on Sky, but I can't remember what channel he was. But do you remember when that card was stacked? So you had, the main event was Lesnar and Frank Mir 2.
Yeah.
The rematch for the belt. Lesnar was champion then. And then you had GSP versus Thiago Alves. Yeah, for the title as a welterweight title. And then you had Bisping and Henderson.
That was a middleweight.
That was a middleweight. Do you remember GSP? I think he just outclassed Thiago Alves.
I know, yeah. GSP obviously is wicked.
He's like
yeah, so that's you know, everybody knows that anyway. He's the best wrestler and mixed martial artist.
Best,
one of the best.
like
mixing
mixed martial artist wrestler. Yeah.
But I think that Frank
Mir, bro. Oh my god.
That fight
brutal,
was awesome fight though, because
they were going for it.
They were going for it in that fight, and then did Frank Mir try to go for submission again in that fight? I can't remember now, man.
All I remember was one of the few things I remember was Lesnar went for a single leg.
Yeah.
And then Frank Mir jumped in the air, flying kneed him in the face.
Yeah.
And then he got taken down though, and then then Brock Lesnar just held him down and just started punching the living crap out of him. And
yeah,
then
I can't remember Brock Lesnar.
His face was all bloody.
Yeah, Frank Mir bloodied up. And then
after the fight, oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Lesnar was like, and then straight to his face.
Yeah, he was proper. He got into his face.
He was ruthless. Yeah, that was a bit. I didn't like that, but.
Nah, that's.
I think we were rooting for Mir. We were rooting for Mir though.
He became WWE mode.
He went a bit crazy there. I think, that was a memorable event.
I think this is why we started watching MMA.
Yeah, we got really hooked.
And then, obviously, after that, to be honest, every event, watching, from UFC 91, really, watching every event. Obviously, now you can't remember every single event you watch, but we've been watching MMA for a long time. 91, enjoy watching it.
So we've been watching it since over 10 years now.
2008,
yeah, 10 years now. November 21st, 2008 was the first event. So.
You know, mixed martial arts actually enjoyable sport to actually train.
There's so much different factors and...
Yeah, it's not boring. Anybody can enjoy it. Obviously, you know,
most people, when they say it's boring, like, oh, they just grapple. They haven't watched enough cards. Yeah. They haven't, been open-minded enough to actually watch enough events.
Yeah, that's
the people that say that, they probably only watched one main card in their life or, 2 main cards. They don't actually watch the prelims and all these other fights, and you see this crazy... Do you remember Barboza's wheel kick against Terry Etam?
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. For everyone that hasn't seen that, Edson Barboza versus Terry Etam. Terry Etam, is it?
Yeah, Terry Etam.
Yeah, watch that knockout. That was
where's Terry Etam from? Liverpool or Manchester?
He's from England. I can't remember. He's up north somewhere. But
you want to talk when you first started?
First started training.
Yeah.
So I started training MMA 10 years ago, 2008, and it was my relative's gym. So he opened his own gym. He was linked. He was affiliated with Gracie Barra. Yeah. So under Braulio Estima, he was one of his first blue belts. So he opened his own gym, and it was called Birmingham Mixed Martial Arts Gym.
Yeah, and that was somewhere in Hockley.
Yeah, it was somewhere in Hockley in Birmingham. And I remember going in, and we started training Thai boxing first. So we started doing some Thai boxing, and we were learning all the the teep, the front kick. I remember my first class. I think we were doing jab, cross, and a front kick. We were learning, and the basic boxing. And then I'd come in every week, and then eventually, I was training with the kids, right? But I was 13, so I was a bit older. They were a bit too young, right?
Yeah.
And then I kind of begged him, please, can I go to the adults class? And then obviously my uncle's a bit, my relative's a bit militant, right? And he was like, "Oh, are you sure you want to do this?" And he didn't want to do it. He wasn't willing at first, but then obviously he let me go to the adults. So I started training with the adults, and we had really good like wrestling, and we did everything there for. I think we did it for 1 year straight.
Yeah, but I went to Birmingham. I just went with like I think 1-2 lessons. That's it.
Then my cold the gym was.
Yeah, the gym
was so cold. It was freezing.
but
it was like a freezer.
Yeah, I went there for 1-2 lessons. I don't know. I couldn't. I enjoyed MMA, but for some reason I don't know, man. Must be depressed mode or something. Yeah, but I couldn't handle like. I think all my life I'm still like I'm 21 stone now. I'm gonna get to that weight loss now. Now I'm ready. I'm focused.
Yeah, I think obviously we watched MMA, but until I started training and like it took me a while. It takes a while to understand it and how to grasp everything.
Yeah, that's why. Remember when you went to
before we move on, I remember like one of my other uncles.
Yeah.
So like he wasn't the main guy of the gym.
Yeah.
So let's call him H, right? You know H.
Yeah.
He, the main coach. So the main coach would give the key to him. So he'd give the key at it, and we were allowed to spar. And then he would like make a spar. So the end of sparring one of my other cousins, right? And he was like 16, like 15, 16 stone, yeah, and I'm 13. 10 stones.
Yeah, that's
so we're wearing like shitty gloves. I'm not even lying, Nadeem. I think it was like mitt gloves. Yeah. Not even like padded gloves.
Yeah.
And he's like 6 stones heavier than me. And you know the age gap between 13 and 16.
That's a
it's
lot.
like a big age gap in that like 19 to 22 is not that much. Yeah. But 13 to 16 is you're still growing. Right?
Yeah, you can grow huge.
Yeah. We started sparring, right? Obviously, I had bad technique, but I was so crap, like, because I never sparred before, so I was swinging. And I remember he punching me in the face, right? He grabs me, floors me, gets on top of me, starts beating the living shit out of me, and then I couldn't get out.
Yeah, I don't think obviously he didn't punch you full power, otherwise
obviously, I'd be out, but like he did punch me in the face, though. Yeah. And I couldn't get out, right? And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck, man? Does it, like, jiu-jitsu work or anything? But then I realized, like, my technique wasn't good enough. Yeah. Like I thought I was like GSP, right? And then I thought GSP trying to do super punch and everything. And then I'm just getting bad. And then my uncle stops it. I think he had a video back then. I need to get it off him or something. Yeah. But that was like one of the first experiences. Like we would just go and like wait for the gym owner to leave, and then we would start like fighting. Like do fights. And then okay, let's move on to. That's a funny story. Okay.
Remember when you went to? I think I was like, how old were you then when you went? UTC?
I was 15, 16.
16, you went UTC?
Yeah, about 15, 16.
Yeah, I think I was about 23. I'm 7 years old.
Okay, just to note to people, like, my relative gym or my uncle's gym, it closed down after a year due to, like, construction issues. So I wasn't training MMA, and then we suddenly went to UTC, right?
Yeah, after about 2 years.
Yeah, with 2 of my mates. With 3 of my mates.
Yeah, about so we went about 4 or 5 of us. Yeah, and then obviously this is my first time going to a proper gym, and then big gym UTC in High Street, Erdington. That was a massive gym. You had Vaughan Lee.
Yeah, so
Vaughan Lee was training.
Yeah, Vaughan Lee was the guy in Birmingham. Like he was the first guy ever in Birmingham to make it to the UFC.
Yeah.
So look at Vaughan Lee.
I remember. Yeah.
And do you remember it was the time when he beat Kid Yamamoto?
Yeah.
Like rest in peace, Kid Yamamoto. But this is the time when he beat Kid Yamamoto and he won the 100 grand bonus. I think he choked him out.
With 60 grand. 60k.
Was it 60?
Yeah, 60k.
No, remember he won double bonus. He won 100k.
Yeah,
120k.
Yeah.
So he got submission of the night, a fight of the night, I think. And he choked Yamamoto out. He got rocked, and then he ended up choking him out. So yeah, there was a big deal going there. So we wanted to go there because Vaughan Lee was there, obviously.
Yeah, and then obviously went there. I was still out of shape though. Well, I'm worse now. To be honest, I'm 21 stone now. Innit?
You're probably like 18.
Yeah, 19. but I was probably at 18 then. This is 7 years ago. I'm 30 now. So 7 years. I'm 18 stone, 19 stones. Yeah. And then never done a press up in my life. Never done like
can't even do.
Yeah, can't do a press up in my life, innit?
So we're training.
Pull ups and that.
We had trial class, right?
Yeah.
Trial. Yeah, it was a trial class.
No, monthly membership.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh shit! It was like it wasn't that expensive though. How much was it?
£40. Are you mad?
Oh, £40 at the time.
I swear it's £40, man.
Yeah,
because
at the time.
I bought a monthly membership.
The first class was wrestling class, right?
Yeah, we went to.
No, was it Thai boxing?
Thai boxing, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
I think did we?
Yeah, we did go Thai boxing.
2 classes in a row.
Yeah.
It
might be separate occasions, you know. Yeah,
okay,
but I remember first one Thai boxing because we went there and then some like I wasn't that bad. You pick it up basic and like right.
Yeah, basic.
You right cross.
Yeah, you actually
jab,
pretty fast for like a fat guy.
Jab, right cross, and that uppercut. Trying to learn the techniques and trying to even learn kicks. Like trying to do it properly and not like So one of my mates doing like, basically you're supposed to do a leg kick and a normal leg kick.
like
to the thigh.
roundhouse kick.
Oh, roundhouse, yeah.
Kick to the pads.
Yeah,
thigh
kick to the
right?
pads. And then what he was doing like a soccer kick.
So straight,
basically
lifting your
straight
legs
up
straight
and
up and
kicking the
it
feet
like-
to the pad and that. So I was thinking, like, what, are you taking a penalty or something? Like, you know, like a free kick.
Yeah.
They're doing a
It was
soccer
so
kick.
funny.
Yeah, and then
he goes, yeah, I'm good, man. He goes, I think I'll do really well.
yeah, so that was, you know, funny. And then I remember holding pads for you.
Oh,
yeah,
and I kicked the
And then
pad.
I go, no,
My brother goes,
one of
my other friends, Jay, he was holding the pads, right? And he was kicking and he was going fire it. My brother decides to be a hero. He goes, move out the way, I can hold it. He holds it. I do 5 roundhouse kicks in a row, right? And they're really hard. And I've trained a bit, so I could kick quite a bit. And brother goes, it hurts.
But hitting forearm, man. I didn't even know, you know. That's what I mean. Like, you know, coaches, they must.
Yeah, they must have. They're used to it, right? They're conditioned.
Yeah, the condition, like coaches must feel
Like,
so much pain, man.
Like, can you imagine Alistair Overeem, like kneeing the like belly pad or like kicking the
yeah,
man.
I can't imagine that.
Especially
Yeah.
when he was Ubering.
Yeah, when Ubering, oh, that was, man.
That was
Especially
a-
when he did to Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, when he kicked him in the body.
So obviously we were training that Thai boxing class, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
With
I
that
think it was MMA class. We
Is
did
it?
a bit of jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah,
after,
we did a bit of rolling. I think
Yeah.
that must have been after the class though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I
think it was
enjoyed
after
that
the
though.
class.
Just
Yeah,
messing
that was-
around after the class. But then the killer one was, I think it was separate day, you know. I have a feeling.
Okay, it might have been the next week.
Yeah, next week. So we went.
So we used
on
to
a
go on
weekend.
weekends. We used to go
Yeah.
on Saturdays, Sundays.
So we went. I remember this wrestling class. I remember the warm up. We were running around in circles first.
Yeah.
Make us 20 laps or something around in circles.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
Yeah.
I was tired of that. Yeah, I was
So the
sweating
warm-up-
after that.
I
yeah.
remember when he made us do like it's like squats and everything.
Yeah, he made us do squats, everything and that. But then we came to press up. I'll be honest. As soon as he goes to everyone do 100 press ups, I'll go, what the hell?
I
Man?
could, at the time I wasn't in bad shape. I was
Yeah.
quite healthy, and I couldn't do it.
No,
I was
nobody else
struggling.
can do it. Yeah, everybody's struggling 100 press. I couldn't even do one press up. Forget 100. Yeah, I couldn't do one press up.
Do you remember when
I
you-
try and do like the girl push up thing. Yeah,
Yeah, when you do the
because I
hop-
couldn't do proper.
the hop
Yeah, I
push-up.
couldn't do proper press up. No.
And do you remember when he looked at you and he goes, "Yeah, why aren't you doing 100 push-ups?" he goes, "You go, I can't do it."
Yeah,
I
I know.
can't do it.
I can't do it.
You were like, "Can't do it," and then he goes, "Nah, do it. You can do it." I was like, in my head, I was thinking, there's more chance of me knocking Mike Tyson out than you doing 100 push-ups.
Oh, that was too funny, man.
There's
But I
more,
remember-
there's more chance of one of
But
us.
you know,
not-
after the warm up, I think I did do well. Like, you know, sprawling and stuff like that. Remember, I was sparring someone in it,
yeah.
and the guy, he was like skinny and that. Like, but he thought he could take me in that. Obviously, I had a lot of weight on it, so I utilized my weight. So
Just
obviously, I
sounded-
got Obviously, I got my arm under his neck in it, and then I put my chest.
Yeah.
I put my weight on top of his chest. I mean, I put my chest on top of his, behind his neck. Like, you know,
Yeah.
when you put it sprawling. And then, obviously, he tried to use his strength, like, to get back up. And I was just putting my weight, leaning on him. He tried it for 10-15 seconds, using full energy. All I see is, like, one of his knees collapse. Like,
Too much
they
weight.
both come, too much weight, man. That was fun, though. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But the wrestling class is good, though.
Yeah,
You know what
I
he's
think-
teaching us as well?
Yeah.
Like, when you do a double leg, like, put your head
in
into
between
in
his-
center, in
yeah,
the center.
in the
And
center, yeah.
when when you're taking them down on your right, put your head on the left of on the right of their body. Like, so you don't hit your head anyway when you take them
Yeah,
down
yeah,
one
yeah.
way. So the side you taking them down, don't
So-
put your head
so
towards that side. Yeah.
Basically, if you're gonna move to the left, keep your head on the right.
Yeah.
So keep your head on the right side.
Yeah.
On your right.
Yeah.
Like, okay, on their left. Sorry.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you, on their left, the opponent's left.
Basically, the opposite way you taking down and put your head that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but I learned that. Little things like that.
Yeah,
I'm
it does
learning
help.
just after first class. It does help though.
Yeah, it does
So,
help. Little
but
bits help. Yeah.
I think after
I think you got traumatized.
the warm. I think warm up
I think
traumatized.
you were like, "Fuck that! I'm not coming back."
No, but that's not good. Like, you shouldn't. Obviously, I'll be honest. I'm obese.
Like,
I'm worse
I know Adidas says impossible. Was it Nike or Adidas? Adidas says impossible.
Yeah.
But that was definitely impossible. Like, impossible.
No, but like, because at the end of the day, look, I'm like 21 stone now, but obviously I'm gonna head back to the gym and that now because I need to lose weight. It's not good, like, healthy in it as well. Forget about like doing martial arts and that. It's not healthy, like, to be really overweight. Like, I'm obese in it. It's not like overweight. But back then I was like 18 stone. And, oh look, yeah, basically, like, don't force like people who are not capable of doing something. Obviously, it's good to encourage.
Well, I think obviously
good to encourage.
He was like a wrestling coach in mentality.
Yeah, mentality.
Like, just do it, like, you know,
Yeah.
you do it. And in my head, I'm thinking, I got more chance of landing on the moon than you doing 100 push-ups.
Yeah, I can.
So,
Other people who fitter than me couldn't do 100 push-ups.
yeah, I mean, I couldn't do 100 push-ups in a row at the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, I could do it like sets, like 25, 25, 25. But my brother couldn't even do one push-up.
Yeah.
Like, he could barely do women push-ups, so, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, he wouldn't be able to do a normal press-up at the time. It was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think you got traumatized after that. You were like, yeah, forget that, I'm not going back. And you never went
The
back.
problem with me, like, obviously, over the past years, been yo-yo dieting and then, like...
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna-
weight going up, weight
Yeah.
going down, yeah.
But I think that's, like, a mental thing as well, like, partly, and discipline. But obviously now I'm going to get back on it. I think intermittent fasting is good. That's what I'm trying.
Keto's
like,
good as well. Yeah.
You know, because in the past I didn't know how to diet as well. Most of them, like,
Yeah,
until
I
recently.
think a lot of people.
Yeah, don't know how to diet properly.
It's a bit, yeah. It's
or
more
they-
knowledge now. Common
Yeah,
knowledge
not
than
common
before.
knowledge, yeah. So, like, 10, 15 years ago, all my life, like, most of my life, even teenagers, tried to diet, lose weight. I did it. Like, the best one was, I lost, remember I used to go hands with gym?
Yeah.
When he's 16, 17.
Yeah, I think I was bad at the time.
No, but I went like 3 months, I lost 2 stones. Because I used to walk to the gym, go for an hour in the gym, then walk back. And that the walk was like a 40-minute walk as well. And a lot of it's uphill when you're going. First.
Yeah, it's a long.
So,
it's quite.
Imagine from Aston to Handsworth Gym, you went to was it Aston Park? I mean Handsworth Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Handsworth Park. So I lost 2 stones in 3 months. So basically, I think that was my
That was a good
highlight year.
Yeah, but then like I
couldn't keep it up.
would always make a joke like, you lose 2 stones, then you gain 3 stones, and then
Yeah.
you lose 3 stones, you gain 4.
Nah, but now I'm like, it's come to a stage where it's too much now. It's like 21 stones
Yeah.
and 4 pounds or whatever. It's too much, and now you have to like keep it consistent.
Yeah, you want to be in shape and.
But so that was obviously, you know, the wrestling coach gave me a heart attack.
Trauma.
Yeah. The competition. What about your? Remember your one? The first competition you did.
Yeah, I remember my first competition. So when I started training MMA, I did judo in school. So they actually started judo in 2009.
Yeah.
In school.
What year were you in?
I was in year 9.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that'd be in America or.
I don't know.
But in I was in secondary school for UK listeners, and I was in year 9. And I remember the coach came and he goes, "Yeah, we're starting a judo. Like, you know, our head teacher. We got a new head teacher, right, for Broadway.
Yeah.
For our school. Yeah, we weren't supposed to say school, but we got a head teacher for our school, right? And our head teacher was he was part of the Marines, I think, or Navy before.
Yeah.
So he was really militant guy, and he was a judo black belt. He introduced judo to the school, and then I joined.
Judo club.
I
formed a
joined.
judo
Yeah,
club.
judo club. And I joined because I was excited. I was like, I'll start training MMA, and I'm like, yeah, I had judo school. I didn't know a lot about judo, to be honest. And then started training that. So we were wearing the gi, I think.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't that good in the beginning. And then we did a competition, right? And I'll tell you a funny story. We went to a competition, and I think I had 3 matches. So I won the first one.
Yeah.
Pretty sound. I think I won. Yeah. So you know in judo, like you can pin someone down.
Yeah.
So either you throw them.
Yeah.
Very clean, and it's called an ippon. And then if you don't throw them super clean, it's called a wazari. And then you got like a few other points. So
Yeah.
I can't remember fully now, it's been a while. And then I won my first match. I held the guy down and won. And then my next match was against this kid, and he was like short and chubby.
Yeah.
And like I must.
Were you gassed out?
No, I was okay. I was in good shape back then.
Yeah.
It was really slim back then.
Yeah.
So the next kid, right? He's short and chubby, like, you know them little like kids that like fat, like you can pull their cheeks. So he was like one of them. And then I'm getting ready, and I think he must have been in year 8 or year 7. So I'm in year 9. So there's a big difference, right? I go down, I grip him. So we go down, I drop him down, I get on top of him, and you know, like side control. They call it Muni Gadami in judo. So I'm putting my weight on him, and then I'm crushing his like face as well.
Yeah.
And I put my weight. Then all I hear was like, oh, he starts crying. And he's like, oh, it's Papa crying at it. And I'm in the match. And then like I'm winning, and then he's holding the other kid's crying still while I'm winning. And I felt so bad because I was like, I did that in front of like so many people.
Yeah.
And then I move on to the next match, right? And the next guy, he was like really good.
Yeah.
And then he eventually threw me. And I remember that day being so pissed off. I was like, I want to fight this guy again. And like I was young right then. And then my coach tells me, oh, this guy's a sandbagger. So for people that don't know what sandbagger is, they're people that train for years but they never got graded.
Oh, yeah.
So they can be like, okay, you know, in judo you have white, red, yellow. So like they could be a red belt, but they could be a blue belt or like a bit
Experience,
higher.
yeah.
They have loads of experience. They're really a high level. So he was a sandbagger. Like the next year after that, I asked the coach about him, and he goes, "Yeah, he won the Millions Championships, and like he's going to nationals and stuff." And I was like, "What the heck, man?" Like I was barely starting with judo. Yeah, but they don't grade. They don't know anything. They don't know the history, right?
Yeah.
But my coach, I'll tell you a crazy story about my coach. So my coach was called Dan Lowe. He was part of the England team. So we had a really good coach at the time, but it was just like the training partners were the best because it was just school kids.
Yeah.
He actually fought for British judo team, and then he fought in a world championship, I think, and he broke his collarbone in the semi-finals.
Oh shit.
And then he went to the finals, and he actually won the finals as well with a broken collarbone.
What the hell, man?
I remember telling that story, and that really motivated me to like start training hard. But yeah, that was about my first competition, and then I think I had a few Thai boxing fights. So I had an inter-club, and the guy that I fought in the inter-club, he had more of a... I remember his coach. Yeah. His coach looked at me on the day, so I had my Thai boxing, and he looked at me and he goes, "Are you fighting my kid?" And I go, "Yeah." And he started smiling, like I think he was happy. He thought I was like not going to be any good. And then what I realized is when I fought that kid was that person, my opponent. Yeah. I realized that he had more of a traditional background. Yeah. So like they didn't do leg kicks. It was more like American style kickboxing. Yeah. You kind of style that Wonder Boy and like where they don't do like a lot of leg kicks. And so I was training more in the Thai style, right? So Thai boxing. So then after the first, I looked really good, right? I looked super fast. And then I even remember doing a GSP combo. So you do the left Superman punch and then the right low kick. Yeah. I think GSP was really famous for that at the time. And then I did all this combo. And then I think later on I was so tired. Yeah. And then my technique was going out the window.
Obviously you eat a burger the night before. No?
Yeah, I think I went chippies the night before. So my
train as well.
And then I started leg kicking him because I realized like he doesn't know how to block leg kicks. And then I remember kicking him. And then I remember kicking him, and they were like, I remember my coaches and my team were like, "Oh my god!" And then,
oh my god!
They were like, "Oh my god!" And then they were saying like "Latmar." So you know, Latmar means in like I think in like Pakistani kind of dialect, it means like leg kick him or
kick him. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you know the other coach. Yeah. Even the other coach was like, "Ooh." Each time I kicked him, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then I think I finished him off with leg kicks. I TKO'd him. I say that's
the referee stopped it. Yeah.
yeah, he stopped it. It was
Were you trying to do some fancy moves, moving hips and that?
Oh yeah, I think it was so stupid. Like, I think if I ever put the fight up online, you're gonna be like, "What was he doing?" in some past. But
that's how you grow, though.
So I have had a few experiences.
Yeah, but that's how you grow, though. You don't grow.
Yeah, I don't think people realize like how like nerve-wracking it is. Like even when there's a short amount of people. Yeah. Like even there's not a lot of people there, but it's so nerve-wracking. Yeah. Like you
and plus you're unfit as well.
Plus, like before the fight, like a few other people, I think they got like knocked out, and I had to watch that. Yeah. It was a bit nerve-wracking for my first ever Thai boxing kind of interclub. And after that, I done a few judo tournaments. I had one more, I think, Thai boxing interclub. So I've done a couple of judo tournaments. And then actually one time I cornered one of my teammates for a fight. It was at a Thai boxing. Like, it was in a nightclub, but like they changed it into an arena. Yeah. And I think it was in Coventry. So he had a Thai boxing match. I think it was C class, but there was no shin guards, and so I had to be one of the corner, and I was only like 16 at the time. 16. It was quite a wicked. It's
good experience though.
It's very good experience because I didn't realize like how much the corner could see in a fight. Yeah, they could see literally everything, like see all the mistakes, what they should do next. So what really happened? What really pissed me off about that was it was a Thai boxing match. So you know in Thai boxing they kind of like they do like you know that kind of like they start off slow and then, but this was like a short round fight, so they shouldn't even do that. And obviously you know my teammate he started moving around against the Thai boxer. So this is the crazy bit. So I'm about 5'9", right? Yeah. And my mate fought at 60 kilogram. I would be so like big at 60 kilogram. Yeah. My mate's like 5'5", I think. Really short, and he's 60 kilos, so that's normal. His opponent was 6'1", 60 kilo. What the hell? So he was like them tall, skinny guys. Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a tall, skinny guy. It hurts because they're so bony. Yeah. And it just hurts you every time they kick you. Yeah. And my teammate was winning, so my mate was winning. He was like actually punching him and using his boxing. He actually rocked him in the first round. He's moving, you know, using lateral movement and moving around. Yeah. Punching him up. The referee comes up to him and goes to him, "Oh, this is not boxing. It's Thai boxing. Stop moving around."
Oh, what's that?
I was thinking, what the fuck? Like, what are you on about? Even the coach was like, "What the hell? Like, what are you on about?" Bro. I told the coach, right? And the coach was like, "I didn't hear you, like, during the fight, like, my coach." Yeah. After the fight, he realized, and he goes, "I would have appealed, and, like it would have been a big thing." And I was like, yeah, it was freaking ridiculous. Because I knew straight away, I was like, what's going on? Why is he stopping him? He's beating him up. So the second round, what happens is obviously my teammate starts getting kicked because he can't move as much because the referee is looking at him and holding him, saying to him, "Stop moving." Kept on saying to him, and then
It's fixed.
obviously my teammate got kicked. I think the guy was from Coventry as well.
Yeah,
and the fight was in Coventry, so I think there was a bit
biased.
Biased, yeah. And he got kicked. He kept on getting kicked in the arms and the body, and I think his arms just went. And then we threw in the towel because he couldn't carry on to the second round. That was actually a really good experience becoming a cornerman. So I've competed and I've been a cornerman. I had little experiences. I've actually trained MMA. I've done jiu-jitsu and everything. So yeah, that's a bit more about ourselves. I think it's actually
yeah, for me,
quite,
I need to start. Start training soon.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Like, my brother's been watching for a really long time. He's a big fan of the sport. He knows his stuff here and there. So it's actually a fun podcast. And
yeah, I think that's it for today. Really, just wanted to keep it short and sweet. This podcast. If you're listening, just like, subscribe, and comment on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and what else?
And Facebook.
And
like
Facebook at MMA Diagnosis. All of them.
Yeah.
So all of them are at MMA Diagnosis.
You want to give our own Instagram handles? Or?
Yeah, my Instagram handle is MNMIA, so MIR _. So that's my one. And my brother's
one is Hammad Mia 1. So HAMMAD Mia MIR 1. So follow us on there as well if you want a bit more behind the scenes or a bit more to see a bit more about ourselves.
Yeah, but obviously we try and make a podcast obviously every week regular. Email us at mmadiagnosis@gmail.com if you want to.
Ask us questions about what we could talk about in the podcast, or what would you like us to answer. If it could be
or any
ourselves.
topics, interesting topics.
Yeah, every interesting topics. Just give us feedback or peace out.
Peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.